Welcome to Astana Times Now. I'm your host Asil Stubaldna. In this broadcast, we'll look at the new Central Asia EU strategy, Penal Reform Forum in Nur-Sultan, and the Kazakh Golden Man World Tour. Let's get started. Relations between Central Asia and Europe just got a little closer. The European Commission recently adopted a new strategy on Central Asia. The strategy is meant to strengthen ties, promote regional cooperation, and capitalize on Central Asia's growing relevance. An EU mission in Kazakhstan recently organized an event to present the strategy to a group of Kazakh youth.
The strategy will need to be approved by the Council of Foreign Ministers of the European Union in mid-June. The document is designed to increase the capacity of Central Asian countries, promote reforms, and support sustainable development. EU High Representative for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy Federica Mogherini and Commissioner for International Cooperation and Development Nevin Mimica will present the new strategy at the 15th EU Central Asia Ministerial Meeting July 7 in Bishkek. The previous strategy was adopted in 2007, and the new document reflects changes in the region since that time.
Resilience in a broad sense of the word, both against security threats and economic challenges, environmental hazards and so on, is an important aspect, but also sustainability. In a broad sense of the word. These are the key words, what characterizes the adapted approach.
Tourists visiting some of Kazakhstan's top attractions can now feel a little more secure. The country recently added tourism police units to some of the country's most popular tourist attractions. Units will be run by the Ministry of Internal Affairs and will also help keep tourists informed about potential threats.
The tourist police recruits undergo meticulous training, including English language and Kazakh history instruction. Tourist police units in the Kazakh capital are equipped with electric cars, quad bikes, and segways to increase their mobility and shorten response times. Tourist police officers must know the history, foreign languages, and be able to competently and politely interact with people. The main function of the tourism police is advising foreign guests. At the same time, the creation of the tourist police is aimed at attracting foreign tourists and investors to our country.
Kazakhstan has cut its prison population almost in half in the last 8 years. To further the success, the country recently hosted a forum on penal reform in the Kazakh capital Nur-Sultan.
The forum was put on through a partnership between Penal Reform International and the Kazakh Ministry of Internal Affairs. Kazakh prisons currently house approximately 30,000 inmates, and the country ranks 95th in the World Prison Index now, a major improvement from the third place at the time of its independence. The country has also taken measures to ensure the safety of inmates, detainees, and protect their rights. In July 2018, the criminal code was changed, where many aspects were humanized and decriminalized. Currently, the state is conducting comprehensive work to humanize the penitentiary system, which includes release on parole, substituting imprisonment with a conditional sentence, and introduction of probation institute.
Kazakh dairy farmers have taken one step closer to meeting international safety standards. The Kazakh Dairy Union recently partnered with the UN Food and Agriculture Organization and the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development to train Kazakh farmers on how to produce milk to the standards of the Eurasian Economic Union.
More than 80% of raw milk collected in Kazakhstan comes from small farmers. To ensure the safe handling and processing of milk products, the recently launched training campaign includes lectures, leaflets, and educational videos. The main areas to improve include the safe use of antibiotics, udder hygiene, handling, storage, and the transportation of raw milk. The Dairy Union decided to take the initiative in teaching best practices to farmers, because the situation with milk supplies is critical, and we can't postpone this issue. Processing plants are interested in receiving milk that complies with safety standards, because the future of the dairy industry depends on quality raw materials. According to Kazakh Dairy Union, only 10% of raw milk from small farms complies with the technological standards of the Eurasian Economic Union. Small farmers have to improve the situation by the end of the year. Otherwise, the milk will be deemed unprocessable by the dairy industry.
Kazakhstan's Golden Man is continuing its world tour. The latest stop to exhibit the country's most famous archaeological discovery is Tashkent. The Golden Man, or Altyn Adam as it's known locally, refers to the 1969 discovery of the remains of an ancient warrior and intricate gold-embroidered armor.
The Altyn Adam World Project, run by the Kazakh National Museum, seeks to familiarize foreign audiences with Kazakhstan's rich historical and cultural heritage. The main exhibit, Altyn Adam, includes the remains of a soldier from a Saka tribe who lived during the early Iron Age. The national treasures have been on display in museums in Azerbaijan, China, Poland, Russia, and South Korea. The tour began in 2017 and will visit 20 countries before ending in 2020.
We have ancient writings, Greece writings and Chinese writings. In the mythology, they all dress it with the golden jewelries. Yeah, and in the mythology, when they attacked some tribes in that time, they feared that golden blinds.
Thank you for watching Astana Times Now. Stay tuned, and we will see you next week with the latest in Kazakh news.